How did two boys from Cameroon end up here at the University of Alabama playing for the champions of the college football world? Hi, I'm Sarah Kazadi. I'll have the answer coming up next.
We're going shopping. We're going shopping. One mango for you, one mango for me. Which one you want? We got cherry. We got cinnamon roll.
Brothers do fight a lot, and we're pretty big.
Anything that even speaks about the calories, I don't want it.
Please, put that away, bro.
We're standing outside of Maracana Stadium here in Rio for Spain versus Chile. It's one of the most anticipated group stage matches of this World Cup. Kickoff is in about an hour and a half. Marching with the heavy police presence behind me and here. We're going to hang tight a little bit before the game. The Espilino market here in Rome sells food items from all over the world to feed a population that is growing more and more diverse. The Italian government counts 5.2 million immigrants living in Italy today. That's up from 4 million in 2007. Kienge was an ophthalmologist before getting into politics in 2004. She's now looking to revamp Italy's immigration system and make integration easier for those like Aden. She says Italia Africa is a step forward. Though Kienge is now working on strengthening the relationship between Italy and Africa, she says her main objective is passing her Us Soli bill. It grants citizenship to children born to immigrant parents here in Italy. She hopes to change the bill into law by March. Sarah Kazadi, Rome. Antoine Turner has overcome many obstacles on his journey home. It's been a quest for stability for a young man whose life has seen very little of it. As the college football season begins, Boise State University here has provided a home for Antoine, both on the field and in the most literal sense.
Home has been the streets of New Orleans. Home has been park benches in La Palmer Park. Home has been my girlfriend's car. Home is basically wherever I can lay my head. I'm not supposed to be here right now.
One Richmond, that's the slogan here after tragedy struck the university's women's basketball team last summer. Healing has been a process. In every game, a lesson in resilience.
It's just a tribute to them, and it's a reminder for us.
They're still with us. They will always be part of us.
It's not going to be easy.
They may not be on the sideline, but they're right there in your heart, on your jersey.
We're here for a bigger purpose, and we have a greater reason to go out and perform to the best of our ability.
The day everything changed began like any other, full of promise, a chance to make it count. Richmond assistant coach Jenny Doyle and director of basketball operations Natalie Lewis lived for days like these.
Natalie had that zest for life, but boy, she had a competitive spirit too.
Whether it was baking cookies or writing notes or swimming, she always did it 110% with a smile on her face. You know, she had just gotten engaged.
She was filled with love and joy.
Ginny was very adventurous. She traveled everywhere. She was so well known in the community and at Richmond for her free throw shooting record.
We asked her, how did it feel to be Jeannie Doyle?
It feels great, but you know, I won't be satisfied even when I break all the records.
She was the type of person you always wanted to be around. And Ginny and Natalie just kind of clicked. They had that spirit of, hey, let's do that. And I can just envision that's probably what happened when they got the tickets for the balloon ride. They probably said, hey, let's do that.
The pair and their pilot took flight over Central Virginia as part of the Mid-Atlantic Balloon Festival.
Breaking news causing concern across the country tonight. A possible hot air balloon crash.
Investigators say a pilot and at least 2 passengers are missing.
And we've been actively searching since we received notice of this shortly before 8 o'clock.
State police say the hot air balloon hovering over Meadow Event Park crashed as it drifted into a power line and burst into flames.
I was there. After the events, I came back to campus. I was able to get the message out. I was trying my best to share with them every bit of information I had as I knew it.
The tragic news spread over graduation weekend. Most students were home on summer break. One by one, players hurried back to campus.
Maryland's 2 hours away, and on the drive back, I couldn't think about anything else. There was really no other place I wanted to be other than with my teammates.
My apartment is 20 minutes away from the gym. I ran all the way here trying to figure out what's going on. And everyone was in the gym and they were crying.
Just confusion in the beginning, kind of like, hey, did you hear this? No one really knew what to feel at that point. And we were just all trying to be strong.
Authorities frantically searched for Ginny, Natalie, and their pilot. The long hours turned to days. Then, a confirmation of the worst.
When the first body was found, we all said that Ginny and Natalie were the two that weren't. And that optimism is what we kind of kept. But when the second body was found, we knew that someone had passed away. Our family changed forever.
Our day begins on a somber note with a moment of silence, remembering the families and friends of Ginny Doyle and Natalie Lewis.
I probably became a lot more human to our players as opposed to a coach. They saw me cry. They saw me devastated. That doesn't happen in games. I'd like to think I helped them. I think they helped me. I told them I loved them 10, 12 times a day because I wanted them to know that I cared.
I know that he is carrying a lot of weight on his shoulders. He was obviously feeling a lot of emotion himself, but I think that he just essentially put on a strong face for us.
Overcome by grief and struggling with a list of unanswered questions, the team found refuge on the court. Each game is a chance to turn tragedy into triumph, with eyes set on an A10 championship.
I want to be in the gym. It makes me feel like I'm there for a reason now. There's days where it's hard, I think about them every single day, but there's also the positive part where we're gonna do this for you this year.
They would want me to continue being that Richmond Spider, playing the sport that I love to play.
When it comes down to the wire and it's a long game and we're frustrated, we're tired, it's right here, they're right here. It's not just about us, it's about them too.